Hello and welcome to MRMW in London. I'm delighted to be joined by the Director of Exposure Research, Robin Shuker. Would you like to tell us a little bit about yourself, Robin?
Morning, Jack. Yes, I started doing online Qual research about 6 years ago. In those days, running a live focus group was a bit like driving a supertanker. Because of broadband speeds, you had to kind of guess the way the discussion was going and plan to throw the question in and hope that it went in the right direction. Whereas now, with faster internet speeds, it's of course much easier to build a really strong dialogue with participants.
They don't know which platforms to pick. What would you say to that? Have you got any advice or recommendations?
Well, what we've seen, we did a survey last year supporting the Qual 360 conference, and what we've seen is a growth in a lot of different methods. So we're seeing bulletin boards performing strongly, often supported by mobile applications, but also a continual growth in online text focus groups. And I think the key thing is to use the right method for the right task, rather than arguing about, do I use a bulletin board or do I use a focus group? Think about how you can create a continuous conversation with the participant and get greater insight that way.
And with regards to the key benefits of this mixed methodology, what would you be able to tell us about those?
Well, historically, a lot of people thought the main benefits of online Qual were cost and speed. But in reality, the cost factor, by the time you've built in proper moderation and proper reporting, can often be the same as traditional methods. But speed is certainly a key benefit. And being able to get to customers in real time, in many different situations, again was highlighted in the survey we did last year as one of the key benefits, along with international coverage.
Also wrote a little bit about communities, the increase in communities. What would you be able to tell us about that as well, on top of these mixed methodologies?
Well, Jack, I'm a bit skeptical about communities because on the positive side, you can incorporate a whole bunch of tools, survey tools, online focus groups, and ideation sessions and diaries into a community, which is really fantastic. And it gives the client real-time access to their customers. However, it is a big investment both in terms of time and cost from the client side. So my recommendation is, first up, they've got to prove to themselves that the individual online Qual tools work for them as a research methodology. And then once proven, build that up and roll it into a community.
Robin, thank you very much for joining me. I hope you enjoy the rest of the conference, and speak to you soon.
Thanks, Jack.